Hello, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel, Jamaica News Review. So, right now, people, we're gonna talk about a story out of St. James. I spoke about it in an earlier video, and it was the seizure of a number of guns and ammunition and the arrest of some gang members in Green Pond, Montego Bay. But today, we're gonna talk about the woman that was arrested along with other two males. But we're gonna talk about the woman that was arrested because this is quite shocking. So it turns out that she is 48 years old, Sheryl Mccallum, and people, she's a PNP Women's Movement Secretary for St. James. Interesting. Interesting. See what I talk about these political parties being criminal organizations and being in bed with criminals. This is a prime example. So, yes, people, a member of the PNP, Sheryl Mccallum, was arrested and she was charged for stockpiling of prohibited weapons, dealing in prohibited weapons, and 16 counts of prohibited stockpiling prohibited weapons, along with some other charges, people. And this is really, really disturbing. Really, really disturbing. But I haven't seen much information on this on other sources. I've only seen it on a limited amount of sources, and a lot of them are not mentioning the fact that she's a PMP Women's Movement Secretary. So she's a member of the political directorate of the PMP. This is very, very disturbing, people, and it just goes to show the corruption that we have in Jamaica, the level of corruption that we have. People in high places, elected people who are members of political organizations, people who we look to maintain good standards and order and ethics. These are the people breaking the rules, bringing in guns in the country, stockpiling weapons, selling weapons and ammunition to criminals to take Jamaicans' life. People, I don't know about you guys, but I think this is should be a crime punishable by death. This should be a crime punishable by death, in my opinion. Worse is a politician that should be setting an example. Well, she's not really a politician, but she's a part of a political organization. So we look into these people to uphold, their morals and be role models for the rest of us to follow. And they're the ones bringing in guns to destroy us. And it just goes back to show, the PMP, has a long history of being, in bed with criminals. A lot of PMP members and associates of the PMP are criminal minded. A lot of them are involved in criminality, and this is just unacceptable. Um, and Jamaica is, we probably don't hear nothing about this again. This will be a one day wonder. We will probably won't hear anything about this ever again. And even though she's charged with all these, offenses, major offenses, like, very, very serious offenses, the way how this place corrupt, she probably don't even She probably only get a slap on the wrist, maybe only spend a few nights in jail, and you don't hear nothing about it again. Because Jamaica, a real, as the song said, a real bad man no go jail. A real bad man no go station. Well, they go station, but they no go jail. They no go prison. As is customary in Jamaica. If you have the right connections, yeah, you not spend much time you only spend a little bit of time in a jail. If that. But definitely no time in prison. So yeah, people, the Netflix series continue. We have here called Jamaica. You know, we have members of political parties bringing in guns into Jamaica. You know, propelling us to be one of the places with one of the highest murder rates in the world. In my opinion, man, people like this should be really just executed. I don't care who they are; they should be executed. 'Cause guns are destroying Jamaica. Guns are destroying the youth of Jamaica. Guns are destroying the future of Jamaica. So anybody charged with stockpiling and selling weapons to criminals should be executed. I don't think a long prison time is enough. Execution is warranted. Yeah, people. Yeah. So the PNP really needed to remove the criminals in their midst, the criminals in their organization. And they really need to stop being so soft on criminals. But maybe they can't help because the criminals are so intertwined and so close by in that party that they can't really do or say anything different. So I just over here, we just say it as is. And I'm pretty up now, we just say it as is. The PMP know that it's a tainted party and it's full of criminal supporters and criminals. So, in my opinion, that explains why anytime this government, which is not perfect either, which is also a criminal organization, but anytime they at least attempt to do anything about crime, PMP, here goes PMP, you know, come up with a bunch of baloney. Oh, you're taking advantage of the people and you're taking advantage of the rights of the people and the youths and the state of emergency is useless and this and one bag of excuses. But at the same time they have no solution for the crime. You have to really wonder. You have to really, really wonder what is the position. Who are they? Who are they standing up for? Are they standing up for law abiding Jamaicans or are they just standing up for criminals? And most of the times, from my observation, it's just criminals that they're standing up for. So that's the situation, people. You know, 48-year-old Sheryl Mccallum, PNP, Women's Movement Secretary, charged for stockpiling of prohibited weapons, dealing in prohibited weapons, and other charges. And they should really throw the book at this woman, but this is Jamaica, so we shouldn't expect to see anything like that anytime soon. We probably won't hear anything about this anytime soon. So those are my thoughts on the situation, people. Um, Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe and leave a comment. And see you in the next video.